Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for the opportunity that has been given to me. Today, I'm going to explain about Javanese wedding tradition. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wafiq. My ID number A1212016. There are some wedding tradition in Indonesia. One of them is Javanese wedding tradition. Right now, I'm going to describe about the series of Javanese traditional wedding procession and the meaning behind each ritual. The first is about celebration procession, and the second one is the main procession. Celebration procession as a preparatory procession to welcome the wedding day. The celebration procession is held with the hope that the entire extended family, the bride and groom who will carry out their wishes, will be kept away from all obstacles and the entire event will run smoothly. In celebration procession, there are some series of Javanese traditional wedding processions. First is pasang teratak and tarup. The installation of teratak or tent decoration and tarup or decoration of young coconut leaves or leaves, which are displayed as decoration for the entrance, signify that the family is holding a son-in-law's celebration. The yellow leaves are curved as a hope of the blessing and prosperity for the bride and groom, like asking for life from the Almighty. And then the second, kembar mayang. As the sugas, kembar mayang are a pair of decorative ornaments formed from a series of roots, stems, leaves, flower, and fruit that are held to one adult head. The kembar mayang will be involved from the mido dareni ceremony to the panggi ceremony. Kembar mayang are believed to be able to give motivation and wisdom to both partners to go through a new chapter of their household. And then the next is siraman. 1 to 2 days before the marriage ceremony, the family will do a siraman for the bride and groom. There will be 7 people who do the siraman. This number is also based on the name 7 in Javanese, namely pitu, or required as pitulungan, help to the bride and groom. This ritual of siraman symbolizes self-planning before entering into a more sacred ritual. Later, the father of the bride will do last shower, then processed will carrying her daughter to the bridal chamber. And then the next is dulungan pungkasan. Dulungan pungkasan means the last bit. This Japanese traditional wedding ritual symbolizes the final responsibility of parents towards their children. This moment is quite touching because at the same time realizing the child to build his own family. And then the last is Bidodareni. Bidodareni is a series of traditional Javanese ceremonies before carrying out a wedding, not infrequently. Many people refer to it as the night of pangarip-ngarip, which is the last night of singleness for the bride and groom. The meaning of the word Midodareni itself is an angel. So the hope of the night ritual before releasing the single period is that the bride will look beautiful that next day, like an angel from heaven. On this night, a woman's marriage will be accompanied by only the family, and it is forbidden to meet her future husband because he will receive marriage advice related to marriage. And then the second is the main procession. The next day was the main event, which was the culmination of the entire series that has been carried out. Here, a wedding ceremony and wedding reception will be held, and of course, there are also rituals aimed at the happiness of the new life of the bride and groom in living their household. The main procession, there are 4 series of Javanese traditional wedding. The first is wedding ceremony. This moment is when the bride and groom take on oath in front of the penghulu, parents, guardians, and invite guests to make their marriage official religiously. At the ceremony, the bride and groom will wear white traditional Javanese clothes as a symbol of purity. And then the second is panggi ceremony. The following stage of the procession are included in the panggi ceremony or temu mantan, which means the meeting of the bride and groom in Javanese, where the 2 officially married brides finally meet as husbands and wife. This series of ceremonies contains various events that will strengthen the bride and groom in fostering their household. The first one is Balangan Gantal. In the process of meeting this mountain, Gantal or Bental teeth by a white thread will be thrown at each other by both partners. The groom throws the pillow at the bride's chest as a sign that he has taken her love's part, and the bride will point the pillow to the men's knee as a sign of devotion to her husband. The second one is Nidak Tagan or Micak Endo. The ritual of stepping on a raw chicken egg by the groom is carried out as a hope that he will get offspring because the two have been united. Then the wife will wash her husband's feet as a sign of the affection. And then the third is dulungan. After the singles, the ritual is to beat each other 3 times as a symbol that the two partners will always help each other and also love each other until they are old. The last is sungkeman. The sungkeman event will end the Javanese traditional wedding procession. The bride and groom kneel before their parents from both sides as a form of respect for the service of their parents who have raised them to get married to live a new chapters of life. And then about the Javanese traditional wedding, it must be included the traditional wedding clothes. Javanese traditional wedding clothes consist of Yogyakarta and Solo styles or standard. The bride and groom's clothes from Yogyakarta and Solo are usually black velvet with their own characteristics, but there is also a wedding clothes called basahan with the Solo style. For makeup, there are paste or makeup on the bride's forehead, hairband, and jasmine roses, which have certain rules. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your nice attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.